Hello from Universal. I'm here today to continue a challenge that I have not done in a little while, where I let a random toy determine my day at a theme park. Today, I'm letting a SpongeBob SquarePants vending machine decide what I do at Universal Studios. I'm sitting directly underneath the Universal Studios globe, but you can walk all the way around. Most people just take pictures and walk away. So how this is going to work is that I have these cans here, the Cena Brittle, Krabby Patty in a can, and Snail Po. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a label, and I'm going to put them on the cans here of what I want to do today, and I'll put it into the vending machine, and then I can use these coins to dispense a can, hopefully at random, and then that will decide what I do at Universal. So I have my labels here and my marker, and I made some pretty simple ones today to accomplish. So I have ride the nearest ride, lunch at the nearest restaurant, ride the ride with the shortest wait time, watch the next show, so the show with the next show time, drink a new drink, and then take a selfie with a character. So I'm back over by the globe, and I've taken everything out of the plastic. I did sort of scrape that up a little bit earlier, trying to make it more photogenic. But how this is going to work is I'm going to put one of those labels randomly on all of these cans. I'm going to put the cans into the vending machine, and then I will take this coin, which doesn't really do anything. It's just more just for the fun of it. But then I will press the button that I want to do, and then I will open up SpongeBob's mouth maybe here at the bottom, and then I will take the can out. It will tell me what I'm going to do at the theme park today. I hope that this works, and I'm glad that this did not go into the fountain. So I wanted to put the actual cans with the logos on them where they would go in the vending machine, but that would have been way too hard to do randomly. And the logo, not the logo, but the label just wraps around the logo anyway. So it's going to be completely random, but there are the labels on all the cans. I'm putting them into my vending machine and then starting my day at Universal. So once again, that took way too long to set this challenge up. I always have these ideas about how I want to do a challenge, and then once I actually get to the theme park and start the process, it always goes a different way. But the cans are in there, they are random, and I'm heading into Universal Studios. The little display cans are bouncing around in there, and that's why I cracked this, because they were all just askew. And they're bouncing around again. So much of these are location-based, so I want to give myself a little bit better of a chance to explore the park, I suppose. So I'm heading over here to Despicable Me, and I'll sort of do my first can over there. This is pretty appropriate to do this over here because that used to be Nickelodeon Studios way over there. So Cena Brittle is bouncing around a lot, so I'm going to presume that Cena Brittle is very impatient, so I'm doing that one first. All right, it dispensed the can. I try to be better about maybe finding a flat surface to actually do this, or at least opening it up so you can see what it is before I take it out. But I am drinking a new drink. So to get a new drink, I think I'm going to go somewhere that I don't often go, which is going to be Finnegan's. I think Finnegan's has maybe not my best chance of getting something that's new to me, but I just don't go there ever, so I'm excited to see what they have. This also gives me an opportunity just to get away from the front of the park, because if I started to ride the closest ride or eat at the nearest restaurant, then I would just sort of stay over there. So again, I'm trying to use the ones that are somewhat location ambiguous to just get around the park, but this is Finnegan's. So this is the inside of Finnegan's, which is a restaurant as well as a bar, and I just asked to go up to the bar, and I got my drink, which is right here. This is the Finnegan's G&T. And we'll see it on the menu outside. They have a lot of delicious stuff here, which I may be eating here, depending on what my vending machine says. So this is the Finnegan's G&T. This is a gin and tonic, New Amsterdam gin, chambered liqueur, tonic water, simple syrup with a fresh sprig of rosemary. I'm generally not a gin and tonic person, but as a featured drink, I had to try it. Nope, I don't really like that. Rosemary kind of helps it, but I kind of hate tonic water. I don't know, I did that on myself. I'm still going to drink it, but bit of a miss for me, but hey, that's trying new things. All right, so I took my SpongeBob vending machine, and I think I'll just go to this one next. Just go down the line, just see what I end up doing if I can get this open. Come on, SpongeBob. Alrighty, what am I doing? I'm having lunch at the nearest restaurant. So I know that I literally just joked about having lunch at Finnegan's, depending on what the vending machine told me to do, but I really didn't expect that to happen when I wrote this down. I did not intend to include any sit-down service restaurants because I am by myself, and that would be a little bit sad if I was just at a table alone. So I meant to do quick service restaurants. I meant to sort of specify that, but I didn't have a lot of room on the label. So I'm looking at the map here, and I am going to do a quick service. So Minion Cafe is way over here on this little blue icon right there. Mel's Drive-In is all the way over here, but I think the closest restaurant to me is probably going to be Louie's Italian restaurant, which is just right around the corner. Every time that I do this challenge, I always make eat lunch, eat a dessert, eat a snack as an option because I always do this around lunchtime. And then I never get to do them. I always do everything else but those. So to actually get my two like food-related ones immediately is sort of surprising. I was on the other side of Transformers as well as Vending Cafe, and I can literally see Louie's over there, and I'm not including like Auntie Anne's and Haagen-Dazs because they don't count. I'm also obviously not including any of the festival booths for Mardi Gras, but I did put in a mobile order, so I'm just heading inside right now waiting for it to be ready. Okay, never mind, I canceled my mobile order and I'm just getting in line because there is currently no line. So look at that, I canceled my order and then I got in line and I reordered the same order and then I got my food before my window even started for my mobile order pickup. So I'm going to try to find a spot outside to eat this. So finding a table was pretty easy. I'm outside of, right next to the Beat Builders here outside of Louie's. I used to be like intimidated by spaghetti. I never really liked just like the noodles, mostly just in like social situations, like conversationally going on like a date or just talking to people, just because I've always struggled with noodles. I feel like right now, just like struggling to eat it, feeling like I'm making a mess. That's really good. I had to wait for it a little bit, so that means that it was like ready to go, right? And look at the size of these meatballs. This is like got a straggler. That's good. I also got what is this? Like a breadstick. And then I got the combo, so I got a little side salad. So that spaghetti was absolutely delicious. I also realized that I've been doing this wrong. I didn't put my coin in the past couple times. So now I can do this. Please don't get the closest attraction. Please don't be the closest attraction. What is it? Oh, dang it. I'm embarrassing myself so much. Ride the ride with the shortest wait time. Not that I'm the biggest adversary of Fast and Furious Supercharged, but there are other ways that I would have wanted to spend my day today, and I almost rode it anyway because I checked the app. I don't know if you can see that. Fast and Furious is a 10-minute wait right now, but right under that at a 5-minute wait is VillainCon Minion Blast, so I'm going to ride that. That's where I sat, right over there outside of Finnegan's. Not Finnegan's. Louie's Italian restaurant. And there's still some construction over here. See, there's this show right here. If this one had started, if I had gotten like the do the next show option, then that would have been super convenient. If I'd gotten the take a selfie with a character option, that would have been pretty easy to do over here. But I'm heading back to the front of the park to ride Minions. We are going to come back for Mardi Gras again before it concludes in like 2 to 3 weeks. At least I presume so. I would like to get back and maybe get a couple more things from Mardi Gras, but I'm heading over the other side of the Minion Cafe to VillainCon Minion Blast. It's biased, but I really wanted to go to the Minion Cafe, but I'll have to go back again, maybe at some point with Brennan. So this is VillainCon Minion Blast, and I don't know if it's still a 5-minute wait, but it's going to be a pretty quick ride, I think. The view is pretty quiet right now. Not a lot of people in it, pretty much nobody in it. Get to see these lights on, just riding this ride, experiencing this ride, walking by this ride. This is pretty much completely empty right now. Okay, just walking straight onto the ride. No stopping at all, pretty much, I don't think. Okay, about to ride Minion Con here. That took like, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes. I had my blaster. And I'm all done playing VillainCon Minion Blast. Did I do okay? I don't know, like a little over 500,000. So I was going to go outside to do this, but I think it makes no sense to do this in here. So now I'm going to be like a little bit more random. I think I'm not just going to go just this one, then this one, then this one. I don't know, maybe I'll do this one again. Let's see. Oh my god. This does make it more difficult. I am taking a selfie with a character. So I don't know if the line is closed, but the closest character is right over here. It's the pig from Sing. It was too late. The pig is going away. Oh man. So the pig went away, and what I'm doing is I'm getting in line over here with the Transformers. I'm gonna get a picture with some Transformer who I don't know who it is yet. So I'm getting a picture with Bumblebee. That was a super quick alternative to meeting the pig over there. So that was cool. So this is the selfie that I got. Can you see that? Maybe there it is. That was cool. He was like right behind me. So this is one of my final ones that I'm going to be doing. Here I have my coin, and I think I'm just going to go backwards. So let's see what I end up doing here. This has just been, oh no, I lost my coin immediately. Bummer. I am riding the nearest ride. So the nearest ride was probably the one that I had my back to when I just did that right, which would be Transformers. This works out pretty great because I haven't ridden Transformers in a pretty long time. and it's just, I don't know, it's because I just don't really ever have the need or desire to. It's a 40-minute wait, what? Okay, I'm doing single rider. Okay, I'm in the single rider line, hoping this takes significantly less time than a 40-minute wait. That would just be really unfortunate. Okay, I think this is pretty much a walk-on for single rider, which is really good. I needed this. Okay, my car should be loading in here. We're pulling up here in just a second. My evac transformer.
You guys are my navigators, so anyone sees trouble.
Security breach, level 2, lockdown.
Uh-oh, that's trouble, all right. Your bravery saved the planet. Well done, freedom fighters. Way to improvise, team. Thanks for meeting the challenge. Let's head on back to base. You can ride with evac anytime.
So something that hasn't happened to me before just happened on Transformers. I caused a downtime getting off of the ride. It was just for a couple minutes, but at the very end of the ride. So during the ride, my sunglasses, they were on the back of my head, and they fell down the back of my head into the seat behind me, and then at the unload station, I really quickly reached around to try to grab my sunglasses before the person stepped on them, and then I accidentally nudged them in between the platform and the ride vehicle. So I did not do it on purpose, but I caused a couple minutes of a downtime while they assessed that to make sure that the ride vehicles didn't run over the sunglasses. So I feel pretty bad about that. I have one more thing to do, and I think I know what it is, and I think I know what I'm going to do because they are walking past me right now to perform, because I am going to watch the next show, which I think is going to be the Latin dance show that I saw earlier over in New York. I'm literally following the performers just around the corner over there to the show. I don't know if I'm going to be watching the entire show, but I'll at least watch the first song, I think probably. Is it about to start? I think so. The dance floor is open to anybody that wants to dance, but I think I'm heading out of Universal. I need to go to work. I wanted my challenge to take me all around Universal today, but I pretty much stayed exclusively in New York, and I lost my sunglasses. I didn't cause a downtime, I caused a temporary disruption, I want to call it. Before I leave though, I've been so inconsistent with these coins. I wanted to use one more coin to get this soda, because I am actually pretty thirsty and I can drink this on my way to work. So I was a little bit distracted by the situation that I caused, but this ride, as well as VillainCon, they're both the most just visually overstimulating rides in the park today. I just did the most overwhelming attractions at Universal, just in terms of just visually what you experience. They're fun rides, but there is a lot going on. I'm leaving right now as the Mardi Gras festivities are starting. Always performance. This was a pretty quick trip to Universal, but I was here for several hours. Oh, they're throwing beads. Okay, I know I said I was leaving, but the pig is back over here. I'm going to get a picture with the pig. I did it. I got the picture with Gunther that I really wanted to get. He was so much fun. Okay, but now I'm heading out of Universal. See, look at that. Bumblebee who, right? We look so handsome. This was a fun challenge. I know that it was obviously very juvenile. That's how these are intended to be most of the time, but I don't know, it was still fun, and I actually did everything that I intended to do. A lot of the time I tried to write down more activities to do than I actually end up having time to do, so the fact that I did everything is actually pretty cool. See, look at this, even between now and the last time that I was here, all these leaves are starting to grow and obscure the arch, because I was mentioning last time that I was here I could see the arch, and none of these leaves are really grown in yet, because I'm used to there just being a lot of leaves and foliage over here, blocking the arch. But I feel really happy with what I ended up getting to do today. A pretty straightforward, easy challenge. Just getting to do another toy challenge at Universal. Now I can conclude the video where I started it today. Obviously, maybe going back to SpongeBob SquarePants and meeting SpongeBob during my challenge would have made the most sense, wearing my SpongeBob shirt with my SpongeBob vending machine that I specifically got to bring to Universal, because there's Nickelodeon history and references here. But this was something that I wanted to weirdly do. I know it's weird, but for a while, like a random vending machine challenge. I like finding stupid little toys like this and just trying to make a day out of it, because I successfully did. I pretty much spent the whole day, like I said, in New York, but I got to have a drink that I probably never will have again. I don't really know, but I got to have a drink at Finnegan's. I got to have lunch at Louie's, which I don't normally do that, and I met some characters that I have met Bumblebee before, but just characters that I don't really get to meet often because I don't give myself that opportunity to do that. I rode Transformers, don't do that often at all. And then I got to watch a fun show, which I've seen that before, but it's such a cool show that they do at Universal. I love their live dance shows that they have. So a unique day at Universal was had thanks to my SpongeBob vending machine. Would I do this again? No, but I did it today and it was fun. So thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great day and goodbye.